baseball gave us, Jazz? No.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Hi everyone.
Joe, I remember back when you first burst on the scene, you dealt with the pressure, the burden of expectation, right, of being the first overall pick. Did you feel that more in your first?
Baseball from the Lone Star State. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Houston Astros. One down. And next to hit for Houston, Taylor De La Cruz. Chris, one dubious note on Evaldi. May 18th, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning.
Welcome back, Taylor.
And Gurriel all took him deep. In the air, out towards right center. Carter has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Whoop whoop.
So the batting order turns over, and now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter, T.J. Friedl. And the pitch. On the ground, a short, could be 2. The throw to second.
Or is back.
Base is empty, 1 away. Digging in, Taylor De La Cruz. 0 for 1 with a flyout. On a line, base.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
All set for the start. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you...
Taylor is going to hate us by the end of his stream, lol. He can't hate me. Lol. I know. I kid. You're a good player, Taylor.
The American League Wild Card Series. It's the Houston Astros. And the batter now, T.J. Friedel. The 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Altuve. The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Taylor De La Cruz.
Get the Tommy a run. Home run.
And first offering is fouled off.
Tommy a run.
Foul ball. Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Garcia makes the grab. And that's the third out. Taylor De La Cruz. Up next for the Astros.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Hey, one more word, I'ma call you ignite. It's my man's boy.
A check-in call from a representative. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic.
Baseball spelled backwards is lobsab. Lobsablo.
A manager checks in with his ball club. A hitter who has been whiffing a lot is coached to return to his fundamentals. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player's agent calls to touch base. The player expresses interest.
Hit that like button and any watching.
A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
It's mid-July, and the second half of the season is in full swing, and he's in the hunt for the Cy Young Award, an honor given to the best pitcher in each league. Ron Darling joins us now, and Ron, while still somewhat early,
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Who's the one who said he's going to be a superstar? Let's not get carried away. I didn't quite say that, but boy, oh boy, he is on.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. A player receives input from a coach.
Yup, listen to Baron smash that like button. It didn't know what to do for that one, so it stuttered low.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. It's been quite a series so far, and here's Josh Young. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
Let's go, Taylor.
So next up for Houston, Taylor De La Cruz. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-1. And that one fouled off. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop. And as well, his roommate was Alex Bregman. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So 1 out, nobody on.
Bing bong. You've got it, Taylor. I wonder what Trace Station sounds like.
On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
So close.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Grounder might be 2. Drury tossed to second. Return.
Tish Hinlow.
Double play. And so runner at second.
Sounded like Temptation. Treston spelled backwards is Nitzert. Nitzert. Sounds like a bad word.
A check-in call from a representative.
Taylor spelled backwards is Roliat.
New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic.
I heard Rolly got Roliat Nitzert Reb. I don't know how. All our names low. He'll be right back. While we're halfway there, Woodall living on a prayer. Don't move a muscle. Okay, Nitzert. Hi, Taylor.
A manager confronts his club.
Hi, Jamie.
Team statistic.
Hey, Jaime, welcome. Thanks, Ember Rose.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
You're welcome.
A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A major league manager sometimes has to break unwanted news. This player learns he is being returned to the limit. Whether it will be a week, a month, or... Understandably, he's not happy about it. Nor is the manager. This is one of the hardest scenes in baseball.
He's gone more than a few games now without drawing a walk. Plate discipline might be...
With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. A player receives input from a coach. Late in the season and holding a comfortable division lead, a young team is cautioned not to let up. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Well, he has struggled a bit at the plate recently, having some trouble making contact consistently. Minor league manager Rachel Balkovec joins me now. Rachel, when a player is going like this, is it important to be looking for specific pitches in specific counts? Is that something that can jolt you out of a slump?
I mean, to put it simply, anything that's down the middle is going to be easier to hit, and you're going to have a better chance of...
A coach offers a player pointers on his development. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A team is pressed to step up their focus defensively. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. A player receives input from a coach. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat. A player who has been there before is called to return to the big stage.
And welcome in, everybody. Glenn. So up next, Taylor De La Cruz.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next pitch is popped up. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Corey Jolts.
Third baseman,
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. Up, one down.
Good late life on that inside fastball.
Taylor De La Cruz. 6-5 the final here.
A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. A player receives input from a coach. Late in the season and way up in the race, a team is reminded not to take its eye off the ball. Entering the last series of the season, this team's situation is precarious, but not without hope.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got one down. And stepping in for the Astros, Taylor De La Cruz. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. De La Cruz up to third on the wild pitch.
He just hasn't had it in this one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
That one to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now it's William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to first, could be 2. Knocks it down. Yandy Diaz now.
Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4.
The final line score.
A check-in call from a representative. A previously discussed issue is taken up again. A player receives an update from his representative. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives advice about the refining of his game. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach hopes to help his player get more out of his plate appearances. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A major league manager sometimes has... This player learns whether it will be a week, a month, or a year. He cannot know. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
He's been waiting a long time, and it looks like he's going to get...
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect gets a call from an experienced scout.
What? You must be kidding. What? They drafted who? We had this circus last year. You're out.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect gets a call from an experienced scout.
What? You must be kidding. What? They drafted who? We had this circus last year. You're out.
Getting your first hit out of the way, your first at bat, takes a lot of pressure off you.
Ready to go. Now it's the second baseman, Taylor De La Cruz.
Here you go.
And a pitch. And that one wrapped foul.
First pitch, 6:35. Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
Oh, there he gets the slider.
And your final score, 5-2. Oh.